Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Yash Talks Football. It's not just a Tottenham preview today, it's actually quite a longer video, or maybe not longer, but a lot more to get into because we've got a lot to talk about regarding this football club and the state that we're in at the moment. Whether it's the manager, whether it's our transfers, our squads, we've got quite a bit to get into. So, if you are new around here, because we are so close to 200 and we're like, what, 12 off now? Like, sub, and share the content around. Drop a comment in, share it, do whatever you got to do to help the channel grow. Now, I'm gonna start off with transfer news I've been hearing maybe over the past couple of days. One in particular that stood out to me is that we're interested in Martin Zubimendi, and I'll get it up on because it came up on Fabrizio's on his Twitter page when I looked. If I can find it. Um, I swear I found this. Oh, this guy tweets about every this guy tweets every hour. Jesus, right? Okay, here we go. Arsenal are in advanced talks to sign Martin Zubimendi for summer 2025. Negotiations are underway with player side as positive talks took place behind the scenes, as revealed by is it Sammy Mockbell. I'm not too sure how reliable this guy is, but those of you who do know, let me know because I'm not sure at all if this guy's any credible. Apparently, we plan to trigger a 60 million euro release clause, which if I look, if I look on Siri, what it actually is in pounds, that is about 56, 57 million pounds, which for his quality, of his caliber of player is good. Couple of things I've got with this. Number one, why the timing of this transfer is questionable, and the reason I say that is because number one, we need a midfielder. Our Declan Rice, Arteta basically admitted he cocked up on. Jorginho is old. Thomas Partey is probably going to go this season, hence why we're looking at this Zubimendi for next year or the year coming. Mikel Merino's shit, and yeah, a lot of our midfielders our midfield's aging. That's the best way to put it, and it's not good enough either. Let's be real. Like I said, the timing of this transfer. First of all, why has it come when we've been knocked out of the FA Cup and all but knocked out of the Carabao Cup? Because we're not going to St James's Park and scoring 3 goals, 3 clear goals, should I say? It's all a bit crazy to me, and I think that whether there's anything in this, and we have we are going to trigger his release clause. I don't know. The fact we haven't even got a sporting director now that Edu's left is kind of worrying as well because who's doing this transfer? Obviously Mikel Arteta we know has a lot of control, but at the same time, I'm not too sure that this is even true, and it's more than likely a PR spin because this club we know loves PR. Hence why I did do that Marcus Rashford video a while back saying how he'd. I don't think it would happen at the time, but how it would just make sense for Arsenal to sign him. Another little bit of news that came out: Gabriel Jesus has got an ACL injury, which means he won't be back till next year. Which is a shame because, well, it's a shame because he was getting to a bit of form, I guess, but at the same time, we know he's not the striker to fire us to a title or fire us to compete for any trophies, like FA Cup and League Cup, let alone the what's it called, the Premier League, because yeah, he went in like a little purple patch. I think in Palace, Brentford, but I think when it matters most, we can't really rely upon him. Let's just say that. But yeah, this ACL injury, there is to blame with Mikel Arteta, purely because this guy rushed him back in 2023 when he came back off that knee surgery injury, and he hasn't been the same ever since. Let's be real. He looks scared to take any players on. Yeah, he looks a bit better in the past couple of weeks, but yeah, it's not great. And that brings me on to my next now, the Tottenham preview. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this game at all because Look, I think a lot of people, a lot of the older Arsenal fans, they see Manchester United more as a rivalry, which I agree with because look, Man United are rivals. The fact that I never saw the proper old school rivalry between them lot because I wasn't even born when we were fighting for titles. But in recent years, because of like the close like how close we are to Tottenham, how obviously they're the local rivals. I don't like losing this game at all or even drawing this game, but I like to think that because our record against them is good at the Emirates, even good in general in recent years, um, they're on their knees. They just got through against Tamworth. In the end, they won 3 on 2-0, 3-0, I think it was. I'd like to think we can win this game, and we probably will win it, but where I need to know is number one, where are our goals coming from? Number two, what the fuck is that front line going to be? Number three, how are our goals coming? Because not only who are our goals coming from, how are our goals coming from? And number four, Tottenham, they lose to teams like Forest, Wolves. They've lost to some other random teams. I can't quite remember. But turn up against Man City twice. Turn up against Liverpool in the cup semi-final when it mattered. They could easily come and wipe the floor with us. Do I think they will? No. Do I think we'll get something? Yes, I think we will beat them. It won't be comfortable. I think just the fact it's a North London derby, we should be winning this game. And the amount of times I've seen us be absolute shit and still beat Tottenham, I'd like to think we can get a result. And my score prediction will be a 2-1 win to Arsenal. Don't ask me how we get any goals because I don't know how. They've got massive injury problems because they're playing Archie Gray and Jaggerson as their centre back pairing. Their front line isn't that good, and to be fair, neither is ours. And we're on our knees, so we need a good result. So, team lineup is most likely going to be David Raya in goal, Gabriel Saliba, Lewis Skelly, and Timber. I think Arteta said Timber's okay in his press conference, so that would be good. Party Rice, Erdegaard will most likely be the trio in midfield, and then our front line will probably be Havertz, Raheem Sterling, and Gabriel. Havertz, Sterling, Martinelli, or Trossard. Mate, will Trossard start? I don't know because I like to say as well he's better on the bench, but even when he's come on recently, he's been stinky. And yeah, like I said, score prediction 2-1, 2-1 to Arsenal. But yeah, that's it. I'm not looking forward to the game tomorrow at all. Off of the back of how the season's gone, how we've gone the past couple of weeks, there's nothing to fight for. And to be fair, nothing to fight for. These all will probably turn up because that's how Arsenal work. Out of the League Cup, out of the Carabao Cup, we're not in the title race. We are in the title race, but we're not going to win the league. And bearing in mind as well, if Forest win tonight, which at the time of recording this, I'm recording this at 6:20, they kick off at 8. They can go 3 points behind Liverpool if they win. So they're not going away either, and we still got to go to the City ground and Anfield and Old Trafford, and we've gone to Villa Park already, haven't we? Yeah, we have. But yeah, it is what it is. I forgot where I was at now. Yeah, and I was also going to say, I like to think the stadium will be rocking tomorrow because from what I've heard, and I don't go to games myself because number one, I live like an hour away from the Emirates, and also the money to get there. I just don't really. It's not worth it to walk in this shit. Let's be real. I could probably go get a ticket from somewhere. Someone that goes to the Emirates, I could probably get it from. But let's be real. Paying to watch that shit, it's not even worth it. And I see quite a lot of people online saying that they're not going to the North London derby. I completely hear it. Like, why would you waste your time if you have a season ticket to go out in the cold at night as well, midweek, and sit through that dross? But yeah, it is what it is. Like, sub, and share, and I'll see you a lot for the match reaction tomorrow. This can either be a calm reaction, the fact that we've won and we've at least got some positives to talk about, or we could be in the mud even further.